Hey there folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the DC Universe Classics Commander Steel action figure. This is figure number 1 from Wave 8, which is the Giganta Collecting Connect figure for the Wave. This figure set originally came out in 2008, but I did not get this set until 2010. Good friend and fellow YouTuber Gerhawk knew I was filling holes in my DC Universe Classics collection, and he was able to locate this figure and 2 others at the time and sent it to me. So I gotta thank Gerhawk for actually locating and giving me this figure set. I really do appreciate it. Thanks, Gerhawk, and hang loose there. Now, this Commander Steel figure is based off the original Commander Steel, and I'd like to pretend that this figure set is actually Citizen Steel, which is the grandson of Commander Steel. They essentially had the same costume. I think Citizen Steel may have a more metallic version of the costume, I'm not sure. But the reason why I want to pretend this is Citizen Steel is I want to include this figure in my JSA team of action figures. I don't think Mattel is ever going to release a Citizen Steel figure because the costume is so similar to each other. So I'm going to pretend this is Citizen Steel, and when I get another figure, I'll think of that one as the Commander Steel. But taking a look at the figure here, you can see it's got a red, white, and blue scheme here, I guess to represent the colors of good old USA maybe. It even has a star there, which is kind of neat. And taking a look at the back of the package here, you can see other figures from Wave 8. We have Commander Steel, Dr. Fate, Mr. Terrific, Vigilante, Parademon, Gentleman Ghost, and Hawkgirl. The variants for Wave 8 are Dr. Fate. He comes in a gold and blue costume. And Parademon comes in a different sculpt and different color, in a green colored, more Kirby-esque type of sculpt, which I believe is just an entirely different figure altogether. So, taking a look here, you can see a biography and the statistics for the original Commander Steel, who fought during World War II. And I believe he was a member of the All-Star Squadron. I don't think it's listed here, so I believe he was. So, and you can see some more of the statistics there. And let's go ahead and take Commander Steel or Citizen Steel out of the package, and we'll be right back. Alright, we have Commander or Citizen Steel out of the package, and we'll go ahead and take a look at the Collect and Connect piece first, which is the upper and lower torso of Giganta on here, and it's actually pretty neat. I like the, I guess, leopard skin or cheetah skin. It's actually pretty neat. It's made of softer plastic. You can actually bend it here and there. But there's also some surface texture on there. I don't know if it's going to pick it up in the video. Yeah, a little bit. You can see it a little bit on there. It's actually kind of neat. And also, of course, I like the print on there. It's actually quite cool. And it does articulate at the just below the bust line there. And it doesn't seem to want to go all the way around though. But this is the Collect and Connect piece that comes with Commander Steel, the upper and lower torso of Giganta on there. Next, we'll go ahead and take a look at Commander Steel, and it's actually kind of a neat figure. Just a couple misses here and there, but overall a nice figure. It's essentially the epitome of the basic DC Universe Classics figure. There's really no outstanding sculpt anywhere other than the head. Everything else is a basic DC UC body, just painted, and it's actually kind of neat on here. And the paint is both good and bad. I like the paint, especially the metallic. You can see some of the metallic paint here on the blue here. And you could also see some, I don't know, it's what do you call that, glitter on the red and blue, and not so much on the white, but the red and blue have this sort of glitter texture on the figure, which is kind of neat. And the misses on the paint are just some minor ones here. It's not so defined here. It's sort of muddled over here. And the eagle head there is actually kind of nice, but that's also kind of muddled as well. But otherwise, it's nice and clean, especially the lines here. And the lines do line up in the breaks on the articulation. That's actually kind of nice on there. And there's the plug for the cape, if you had a cape or wings on there. And it's actually pretty decent. I really like it. You can get this guy into quite a few poses. There's no cape to hinder the pose, no hair to hinder the head, and it's just pretty basic in the design. And if you've seen my previous videos, I like simple designs. I don't like overly complex designs, and simple designs are actually what I kind of tend to gravitate towards superhero costumes on there. And it's pretty basic. You have the red, white, and blue, and this represents Commander Steel when he was fighting during World War II. And you, as I mentioned earlier, you got the eagle head here, and then the wings. It's kind of neat. The line on here is very crisp on the torso. It's very nice. On there, it comes to a point down there on the pants there. And it's also nice and straight here as well. So a very nice figure, and as I said, this guy is going to represent my Citizen Steel figure in my JSA lineup, or I guess All-Star lineup, or JSA All-Stars, since they've kind of split off now. But since he was a member of JSA, he's going to go into my overall JSA lineup. So. But going over the articulation of this figure, the head goes all the way around and does go down and up quite a ways. That's something that's lacking in the more recent DC Universe Classics figures, is that head articulation, especially going up and down on there. And as I mentioned, there's nothing to hinder it behind here, no hair or anything like that. And I show you some of the detail on the head sculpt. It's actually kind of nice. I really like that. It's nice and clean, especially the eyes on there. Really cool. The arms do go all the way around, and they do go out and in. And the arms go all the way around at the bicep, bend at the elbow, and rotate at the wrist. And both hands are a closed fist there. The torso goes down, up, and back quite a ways on there. The waist goes all the way around. The legs are on that standard DC Universe Classics hinge swivel joint, so it can go up, down, even a little bit to the back, and of course out to the side. The thighs have a swivel cut, so they go all the way around. The knees do bend, and the feet bend as well. And based on the design of the hinge joint, it looks like it could swivel back and forth on an ankle pivot, but this one doesn't. So this one a little bit more than this right here, and you can see some more of that glitter texture on there. Quite nice. Overall, I like it. Do I recommend it if you're a JSA or All-Star Squadron or JSA All-Stars completionist? Yeah. I'm not sure where you can find this readily available anymore. It's just probably specialty shops. And again, I have to thank Gearhawk for locating this for me. I really do appreciate it. Hang loose, and thanks again, Gearhawk. And this is my casual peek into my DC Universe Classics Commander Steel or Citizen Steel action figure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.